Hi there, I just want to have a quick dialogue with you about some of the changes we've made to the website and GEMA farmer feed. I noticed over the last 6 months quite a lot of people have been downloading farmer feed so they can look at their hunting data on the phone, and they're adding themselves as farmers and bits and bobs. I've changed the system now. If you have a GEMA account and you download farmer feed, put in your GEMA details as a hunter, the computer will look through the database, go, oh, actually this guy's a hunter, and it'll give you all your data. Okay, so if you're a farmer, you get all the data inside a box. If you're a hunter, you get all the data. Okay, if you're both a hunter and a farmer, which you can be, you get all your own data and anything inside another box. If you're having any problems with any part of the app, it's really important that you let me know. I do understand that you buy it, you can't get it to work straight away, and you just go, can't be bothered. Don't get me wrong, that's exactly what I would do, but I'm here to help. Anyone that has emailed me, I've gone out and either fixed it over the phone or gone and seen them, and plugged their phone into the computer and got it fixed. I do appreciate that quite a few people just don't do that, but if you don't tell me what the problem is, I can't fix it. And I need to be really clear, I use the software on my iPhone 4S and my Android device. Every time I go shooting I run both of them to test it, and it works fine for me. So I'm always looking for problems, but if I can't find them, I can't fix them. And sort of a little bit reliant on you guys going, Mark, this isn't working, or I'm really struggling with this. Email. Okay. I saw, or someone told me that on one of the forums that people were emailing in and we just weren't replying. We didn't get the emails at all. I have a list of all the support emails and every single one is replied to. So if you don't get a reply, we just simply haven't got the email. If you've got a problem, like putting something up on like the comments on the Android store or the App Store, that's not helpful. I can't get hold of you. So if you want to put it doesn't work, you're entitled to do that, it's no problem at all, but I can't fix the problem for you if I don't have your email address to get back to you. Also, I think, and I'm picking a statistic out of the air here, but maybe 50–60% of the problem is people just not putting their email address in, I wouldn't say correctly, they've misspelt it, and then kind of the whole deck of cards comes tumbling down then, because we don't know who you are. There's no way we could know who you are. It's just saying that we could think that we know who you are without your email address is a little bit like going to a library and saying, hi, I borrowed 10 books last week, can I get one out and return some of them? And the library will go, do you have a library card? No. How do we know who you are? We've got 1 million books in here. We can't help you. It's the same thing. So putting your email address in properly is kind of really important. I've put quite a lot of time into trying to make the app and the website more intrinsic and more obvious. If you use it and you've sort of one of those people that's got it going now and you understand how it works, but you sit there thinking, why didn't he do it like this? Just email me and say, Mark, if you did it like that, it would be obvious to someone that's not used to technology. I get the impression, or the feedback I've got so far, is quite a lot of people who have bought this app, this is kind of their first smartphone, and it's also the first app they've ever downloaded, and the obligation is fundamentally on me to make this user-friendly and completely easy to use. I think the mistake I've made so far is assume a level of understanding with technology some people don't have, and I'm very sorry about that, but if you tell me what it is you want changing, I'm only an email away. If I can do it, I'll do it and release a version. Job's good. I have a slight concern. I look at the database every day because I'm looking for errors every day, and I'm looking for new users and potential problems, and making sure everything's working. I can see the percentage of people that are getting what I would consider their money's worth out of this software is lower than I would want it. I know this time of year people aren't doing a lot of shooting. I'm not using the app a lot at the moment, but I'm worried that some people are getting stuck. Okay, if you get stuck, just tell me where and why you're stuck. I'll firstly not only get you from where you are now to where I want to see you, which is getting your money's worth from the software, but also I'll put things in place so that other people don't get stuck. Unfortunately, the whole thing's obvious to me, but I've spent the last year of my life in front of a computer doing it, so it should, if it's not obvious to me, then we're all in trouble. Okay, I am still developing quite a lot of new features for the app. I'm sort of not telling people what they are because I don't want to tell everyone that the app is great and it's going to do all these amazing things, when at the moment we've got a few people that are getting lost, which is not what we want, and also some of the things are doing a pretty stretching, and if I can't get them to work, it's going to look a bit embarrassing, and I'm moving away from getting stuff to work and then releasing it. I'm moving over to getting it to work, getting 5 or 6 guys that I know really, really well who've reported a lot of bugs and are really kind of into the whole concept, to test it for like a month, get all the glitches out of it, make sure it's 100% stable, then get it out, which is obviously what you want with software. I'm sort of moving away from also like pushing it and telling everyone they've got to go and get it. I kind of want people to get the benefits of it, and then it'll sort of sell itself. This is not like a money-making millionaire scheme. I just want to make something really good that works really well. And the last thing I want to do, which I'm scared that I'm falling into, is fall into the bracket of people in the shooting industry that make things that aren't very good, that don't do what they say they do, and are a bit sort of gimmicky. I think I think there's enough people doing that, and I just don't want to be in that bracket. I want to do something that people who get on and shoot, who've got an ability to do a job well, can seamlessly feed their data back to their landowners, and help get yourself lots of land. I've got a lot of land as is. I find managing it now very easy because I've got the app. I'm not saying that because I want you to buy it. I'm saying that because it's true, and the reason I've given up pretty much a year of my life and taught myself how to write computer programs was I could see the solution to the problem, and this is why I wanted to do it. Also, I can see what else I can do with it next, which I can appreciate you can't because I haven't told you what the features are, and I can see the guys that are using the app sort of as I intended it, and getting their data out to their farmers. I can see them picking up more land, and they keep emailing me saying what a good thing it is. Anyone who's bought it and hasn't got, isn't getting using those features to get them more land, I'm worried that they're not getting their money's worth, and I don't want to see anyone spend £3, a box of bullets, and not get £3 worth of app. So, if you've got problems, the best thing to do is email me. Okay. If you can think of like a new feature, or the app's good but I'd like it to do this, or it's really annoying that it does that, or it just loses me when it does that, or something like that, just ping me an email. I'll always come back to you and say, yeah, we're working on it, or that's not going to be feasible, or okay, we'll have a look at that. Some of the things people have asked for, like, they're literally taken 5 minutes to do. They're really simple, just no problem at all. Some of the other things people have asked for are fairly big. But I'll always give it a go and try and get that bit of technology to work, because if it's something good for you, it's something good for someone else, Okay.